Do you hear me well? The tissue making machine.
I'm feeling really generous today with this
Start
information.
your own brand, guys. This business will make you rich in weeks. You are not required to pay duty on producing this right in the heart of Zimbabwe. Welcome back to another video. My name is Simply Rhoda and this is my YouTube channel. Guys, today I'm so excited. If it's your first time on this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because this channel is gonna be educating you and giving you best ideas on how to navigate businesses in Zimbabwe. So this video in particular is about to give you about 6 ideas for small businesses, especially for those people who want to start businesses in Zimbabwe. I often get messages like this: okay, Rhoda, you are in China, what sort of things should I buy and sell in Zimbabwe, or what business can I do that can be profitable and also less hassle for me? So here is the video for you today. I'm feeling so generous, so I did my research on some machineries that you can bring to Zimbabwe. You don't need to pay duty on these machineries, and these are machineries you can use to produce stuff in Zimbabwe. And you know, these are daily things that are needed in Zimbabwe for people to live their lives. So I'm gonna start with the first machinery. The first machinery that I think you will not go wrong with is the brick making machine. This machine, from buying it in China, it's not expensive. Shipping it to Zimbabwe is not expensive as well. This is a machinery that requires no duty in Zimbabwe. So that means once you buy and ship it, you can start using it. You are not required to pay duty for this machinery, the brick making machinery. And this machinery comes in different sizes. If you have enough money, you can buy the bigger one. That will make the number of bricks that you can produce in a day will be also higher. But if you're somebody who is starting, I would suggest that you buy a smaller one, and you can grow as time goes on. You can upgrade yourself to, better and bigger ones depending on how business is growing. So brick making machine is the number 1 machine that I think you should look into. This is a business that requires no education or less education. Everybody can operate this machine and you can have high returns. So let's look at the next machinery that I think you can look into and tap into. The second machine that I think everybody should think of when you're thinking of starting a business in Zimbabwe is the barbed wire making machine. You know, guys, there are so many people nowadays who are into farming, and barbed wire is something that is required by almost every farmer. And the barbed wire has readily available market. If you want to buy this, if you want to sell this, barbed wire is bought on daily basis. So having the machinery in Zimbabwe and producing this, I'm sure and guarantee you that you're gonna have high returns when it comes to that. Barbed wire machine also is a machine that doesn't require you to pay duty. You can find it here in China at a very affordable prices. Your budget could be between 2,000 and 5,000. You can get a very good barbed wire making machine, and you have high returns. When you start selling that and making that in Zimbabwe, you definitely can make a lot of money out of it. So like I said, nowadays people are doing farming. A lot of people are in farming, and almost every farmer requires barbed wire, either to fence their farm, to guard their crops and stuff like that. Barbed wire machine is gonna be a very useful business for you if you start producing this and resell in Zimbabwe. It's gonna be so productive for you, and you can have high returns. I can guarantee you 100% that you make a lot of money by making barbed wire. So the number 3 machinery that I will encourage you to look into is the nail making machine. Nails, ripikiri, guys, nails, everything requires nails. Be the people who are making furniture. You know, there are so many people making furniture in Zimbabwe. They require nails. There are so many people building in Zimbabwe. When they are doing their roofing, they require nails. So guys, imagine if you have this machinery and you are producing nails in Zimbabwe. Guys, you're gonna be so rich. This is a business that's gonna make you a lot of money on daily basis. You are sure to have high returns when it comes to this business. Also, the number one thing, good thing about importing the nail making machine is this machinery doesn't require you to pay duty. It's duty free to bring to Zimbabwe. So guys, look into this. These businesses I'm giving you ideas of. These are machineries. These machineries are machines that requires no duty from Zimbabwe, because I know a lot of people usually complain about that. The duty will be high. How much will I pay for that? You know. So last time I did give you ideas of what to do in Zimbabwe, and I had somebody who came and say, "Hey, Sister Rhoda, I know you have good ideas about doing this business in Zimbabwe, but chinoti kuvaza duty. The duty is so high to bring these things." So I went out and researched things that requires no duty. So guys, tap into these businesses. You thank me later. Now let's look at the fourth business idea. That is the washing powder machine. Guys, washing powder machine. Imagine you have this washing powder machine. You are making your own washing powder in Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, everything is called surf. And people use this on daily basis. Imagine if you are producing this and you brand this with your own name. People are going to buy. Guys, imagine you have this, you take it down to the rural areas, everywhere you spread it, you become competitive. Because what I know nowadays is most of these washing powders are being imported from South Africa. Like look at the Boom, Sunlight and something. They are coming from South Africa. Now imagine you have your own washing powder making machine. You are producing this right in the heart of Zimbabwe, and you know, people get to know you. You're a Zimbabwean into this business. Guys, I don't know any Zimbabwean who is in this business at the moment, so it could be you could be the first one. In fact, I myself am looking into this business because I know every household. Look at the population of Zimbabwe. People use washing powder on daily basis in their homes, you know. So this is a business that I see you making lots and lots of money with less effort. So also the best thing about importing the washing powder making machine is this machine doesn't require duty. It doesn't require duty. So what you need is you just import it. It's in Zimbabwe. You can start producing. Production starts and you start making money right away the moment it lands. So guys, these machines also are machines that are not complicated to operate, and these are machines that you are not required to pay duty on, and also these are machines that are affordable here in China. So why not, guys, tap into these ideas. I'm sure you can make it. You start to save now and buy yourself this machine. Start small and you can grow as you go. Like I say, these machines are produced based on your request. If you want a smaller one, you get a smaller one. You want a medium size, you get a medium size. So guys, I'm sure you can start small, go to the medium, and then you have the bigger ones for massive production. So why not tap into these businesses, guys? I'm feeling really generous today with this information. Now let's go to the fifth machinery that I think if you tap into it, you're gonna make huge money also. Now let's go to the fifth one. That's the tissue making machine. Guys, the tissue making machine. Do you hear me well? The tissue making machine. So this machine is gonna make you the richest person in Zimbabwe in less than a year. Why? Because tissue paper is bought on daily basis. Again, these are some of the things that we as Zimbabweans, we are importing these things from South Africa. Guys, these are things that you can produce, even start in your own garage, in your own home, and you have to put your own logos. You're a Zimbabwean, proudly made by a Zimbabwean, So these machines also doesn't require you to pay duty to bring them in Zimbabwe. It's just free of charge. Once you import it, it's in Zimbabwe. Production can start that very day. Again, these are machines that are not complicated to operate. You can do it you can do it yourself. You only need maybe a day to learn about this machine. And one thing I like about this, they come with the whole manual with videos on how to operate them. If you want, you can come to China to learn how to do that. I can send you to these companies so they can teach you how to operate these machineries at no cost. So guys, think into it. You have your own tissue paper machine. Which household doesn't use a tissue paper? Ask yourself, which household? Every household uses this, right? So imagine you have your own brand. You start your own brand, guys. This business will make you rich in weeks. So tap into this business. Do cooperatives. If you don't have money, group yourself with your friends, your family. Just buy one machine at first, start producing and see where it will get you. Okay, now let's look at the last but not least. This is a machinery that also can make you rich in a week. Okay, that's the oil pressing machine. Guys, think in Zimbabwe, a lot of farmers grow things like sunflowers. They grow things like groundnuts, peanuts, and stuff like that. So these are things that you can actually press for oil. You don't need to go and buy oil from South Africa and other countries, that people are buying in Zimbabwe. Imagine you are doing it in Zimbabwe and it's more organic. These are not GMO. You are doing it, and how healthy it can be. Guys, imagine which household doesn't use this? Every household in Zimbabwe requires to use oil in their meals on daily basis when they're preparing their food. So guys, think about it. Think about it. This idea or this machinery can actually help you to become rich in less than a month. If you do it well, you don't need to even dream of working for somebody, not even a single day. You become your own boss and you can have employees. And also you can be rich and be able to, enhance your community, help others. So guys, these are the 6 business ideas for small upcoming businesses that you can think of. Even you don't have a company, you can start thinking about this, and I'm sure it can help you, and you can be your own boss. You can quit your 9-to-5 job and start on doing things for yourself. So guys, I was just feeling so generous, and I was thinking like, okay, how can we change this game? Because we know the duty tariffs in Zimbabwe are kind of high. Like when you look at some things, you are required to do a lot of things to bring them in Zimbabwe. But then I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and research for things that requires no duty. Wait until the next video. We'll be talking about some of the machineries that requires no duty again. I think for this time, you have to have a game plan on how to avoid the Zimra taking a lot of money out of you, yet you haven't started making money. So these are machines that can help you to bring your dreams or to actually give a meaning to your life, when you are running these businesses. And buying these machineries here in China is not all expensive as well. These are machineries that you can afford, you can save and afford, and knowing that, okay, what I need to save is just money to buy it and money to ship it, and that's it. Business will start. Thank you guys for watching this video right to this end. And it's not the last video that I'm going to be making on ideas that you can implement or you can think of when you want to start a business in Zimbabwe. So thank you so much for watching this video right to this end, and I'll see you in the next video. It's goodbye.